Hey, Millie. Are you there? I was just wondering if I could talk to you about something really quickly.
Oh, hey, Rick. Well, yeah. Of course you can talk to me about whatever. What's up?
Well, the thing is that my boss just told me that I was going to have to go away on a business trip.
Oh, really? You're going to get to go away on a business trip? Do you know when you're going to be leaving for it?
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be sometime next month. They're still figuring out the final dates.
But next month is already only 2 weeks away. But I guess at least that will be plenty of time for you to pack up your things.
I know, I know. Only this time isn't going to be for a short little trip like the others. I think this is going to be a much longer trip. In fact, I think I might be going away for about 3 months.
Wait a second. Your job is going to be sending you away for 3 months?
It seems like it. In fact, I was told that if I wasn't doing all that well on my assignment, that could end up being turned into 6 months. So I guess I'm actually just kind of worried about the whole thing, if I can be honest with you.
Well, yes. That is a really, really long time to be away. I agree with you there. But I don't think it's anything to worry about. After all, it's just your job, and you know what you're doing. Besides, it's your job, so it's not like you can just say that you won't go.
I know, I know. What about our daughter, Jane? I don't want to leave her for that long.
I know, but your boss already chose you for this job, right? And besides, Jane is already 8 years old. She's not a baby or anything like that. I think she'll survive without her dad for a few months.
You really think so? Because I don't think that Jane is going to be okay for that long without me. Every other time that I've gone away, even for shorter trips, you tell me that she just throws tantrums the whole time I'm away.
I know, but that was then, and this is now. And I don't think that that's going to happen again. She'll probably be too busy with her friends to notice you're gone. And that's to say nothing of how busy she'll be with school or anything like that. I think she'll have plenty to keep her distracted.
I know, but don't you think she'll get mad when I'm not around to take her out somewhere on the weekend? Are you really sure that she's going to be okay?
Well, she's not going to be all alone. She'll have me around too, you know. So I think you'll be fine if you go. Because right now, I don't think that you're being fair to me with Jane alone.
Oh, sorry. I'm not trying to do that. And you're right about the business trip. I know that I was chosen because I'm the most knowledgeable about the project. It was actually Richard who suggested that I go.
Oh, Richard. Is that the guy who's all buddy-buddy with upper management at your office, right? Do you think he's just trying to help you have more chances to prove yourself?
I think that he might be. And of course, I'm grateful for how considerate that is. But still.
Rick, it sounds to me like this is something that you should do. I mean, everyone around you is counting on you for this.
Well, okay then. If that's really what you think, then I guess I'll have no choice but to go on that business trip. But well, are you really sure that it's going to be okay? Isn't Jane's recital next month?
Yes, it's true. And it will stink that you can't make that. But I'll invite other family to come and see her. You know, Rick, you really do worry too much sometimes. You know that?
I know, but it's just that I'm going to be away for a few months. And I guess I'm also just worried that I'll be lonely.
I know. But it's not like it's a whole year that you're going to be away. And you can call and text and all that kind of stuff. Of course, I hope you don't think that being away for that long is an excuse to cheat on me.
Of course not. You know that I would never do that, right? You're the only one for me.
Well, I certainly hope that that's true, Rick. But anyways, I'm not really worried. In fact, I don't even think that all that much is going to change around here without you.
Hey now, Millie, I'm not sure if you meant it like that, but that kind of hurts, you know?
Well, I'm just speaking from experience from the times that you went away before. But if you're really all that worried, then I hope you do a good job so you can come back home sooner.
You're right. I can do this. I'll make sure it's just 3 months that I'm away.
But if you're going to be away for 3 months, then I guess that means I should get all the fun that I want in before you're gone.
So you mean that you're going to be out of the house on the weekends until I leave?
And just what kind of way is that to ask what I plan on doing? Are you seriously going to try and tell me that I'm not allowed to have any time to myself because of what you have to do for work?
No, it's not like that at all, Millie. It's just that I would really like it if we could get some family time in before I go. Maybe we can all plan a short little trip, just the three of us?
Well, sure. we can do one of those too, no problem. You can be the one to tell Jane about this if you want.
I guess I will, but I should be home at the usual time today.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. Enjoy the rest of your lunch break and have a good rest of your day.
Hey there, Millie. How's it going? How are you and Jane holding up without me?
Hey there, Rick. Jane and I are doing just fine, thanks. Actually, Jane is away with my dad on a day trip.
Wait a second. You sent Jane to your parents' house again?
Yeah, I mean, it's only Friday. So she was going to spend the night here. And since Jane doesn't have any school, they were going to enjoy the time off. I told my dad to think of something they could do together so that Jane wouldn't feel so lonely. So my parents are hauling a lot of weight for you while you're gone.
I see. Well, please tell your parents how thankful I am to both of them for doing all of that.
No, I will do that. But don't worry, it's not like it's a burden on them or anything. Of course they are enjoying being with their granddaughter. I actually heard they even bought Jane some video games that they all play together sometimes.
Wow. Really? You mean that your parents are playing video games with our daughter?
Yeah, I think they read somewhere online that it can be good for keeping your brain sharp, so they don't seem to mind.
Well, that is true. I mean, just with the hand-eye coordination, there has to be something there. It's just not very often that you hear about older people getting into playing video games.
Yeah, that much is true as well. But anyways, everything is going well with them and Jane, so I think that's good.
Right. Well, speaking of that, I was hoping to call Jane on a video call. But when would be a good time to call?
If you wanted to talk to the two of us, I think the weekday would be best. But yeah, I think that Jane would love it if you called, so you should actually go ahead and think of a time to call us.
So it would really only work on the weekdays then. Well, I guess that I could try and make a call on Monday? Do you think that you and Jane are mostly going to be together so that if I called, you both could pick up? Or could you at least tell Jane to keep an eye on her phone because I'll call her?
So you would just call her on your own then?
Well, that's the thing. I did try reaching out to her one day, but she never got back to me. So I don't know what's going on. Does she keep her phone on her most of the time?
No, I guess now that you say that. I think she did leave her phone here, but I'll tell her to keep it on her when she gets back.
Great, and then her next recital should be coming up, right? I was going to try and catch a flight back home to watch it.
Wait a second. You mean that you're going to be coming back home for a little bit?
Yeah, it's only going to be over the weekend, really. But that's plenty for me. You know that I just can't miss this. I know how much it means to Jane.
I know, but if you're coming back to watch Jane and then fly back, then I can't imagine that it's your work paying for all this, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's coming from my savings.
Well, I'm afraid that I have to tell you not to come, since it's just such a waste of money.
But I want to be there and watch Jane. It's worth it to me. And I think that our daughter will be very happy to have me there as well. Don't you?
Well, sure. But can't you just miss it this year? Is it really that big of a deal? I mean, what's the point in coming back when you've just left? I think that Jane is just starting to get used to not having you around. And besides, you said that your business trip was going to end up being 4 months, right? So I just don't get the point of coming back home halfway through your trip.
I don't understand. I just want to come home and see my family for a bit.
I'm not saying that what you're doing right now isn't difficult, but I'm saying that you have to think about this rationally. Don't you realize how you're going to ruin all the progress Jane has made with you gone? And if you do come and visit, then when you do go back to work, I'm going to have to be the one to deal with the fallout from you going.
I know, but I think, well, I guess maybe I wasn't thinking.
Look, Rick, I told you that I don't mind inviting other family and friends to come and support Jane, okay? I've been taking care of the both of us just fine since you've left, and I just don't think there's a really good reason for you to be coming like this.
Millie, I'm really happy that you're going to do all of that for Jane, but I still want to be there. And just what kind of friends are you thinking of inviting to watch?
Oh, it was just someone that came to our wedding. I'm not even sure if you really remember them. But anyways, it's nothing to worry about at all, so it's fine.
Right? Well, okay. If that's how you really feel about the matter, I guess I won't come home.
I know that it's tough for you right now, but I just don't think that it would be worth coming back here.
No, you're right. Besides, this whole thing was very last minute anyways. I should have asked further in advance. But I'll stay here for Jane's sake. I don't want to get her hopes up for nothing.
That's good. And don't worry, there will be plenty more opportunities in the future. So if you can just wait until next year, we'll be okay.
Great. Well, I guess the problem I've had trying to connect with Jane is that I think she just falls asleep right away even when we can call. She must be practicing her recital a lot.
Yeah, that sounds just about right. All that girl does when she gets home is do homework, practice, eat dinner, bathe, and go to bed. Although, when she does play, it's mostly just on her video games. Nothing outside or anything like that. I guess she's just too tired to do any serious playing after all she does is her practice.
Well, when I get back from my business trip, I'll try and think of something that we can do outside together.
Great. Well, hopefully that works out. Anyways, my mom is telling me to do the dishes, so I've got to go now.
Great. Sounds good then. I know that you're doing a lot right now, so thanks for watching Jane while I'm gone.
Yeah, I'll keep doing my best out here. You do your best on the last month of your business trip, Rick. We'll talk again soon. Hey, Dad. Are you there? Do you have time to talk?
Jane! What a lovely surprise! What are you doing messaging me at a time like this?
Well, I had my recital yesterday, and now it's my day off, so we're resting.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm really glad that you're getting some time to rest. And I heard that your recital went really well. Actually, your mom sent me some footage of you dancing and you look so good. I thought you looked amazing.
But that means that you weren't actually there at the recital then, right?
Jane, you have no idea how badly I wish I could have been there for you. But I had work and just wasn't able to make it. I'm really sorry about this.
Does this mean that you're never ever going to come back home, Dad? When am I going to see you again?
Wait, what? What are you talking about? Of course you're gonna see me again. As soon as my work here is done, I'm gonna come home. We're all gonna live together. You just have to wait a little bit longer before I'm back home, okay?
So then, you really mean it? You really are going to come back home one day?
Yes, one day, Jane. One day very soon. I promise. But maybe when you're older, you'll get why grown-ups sometimes have to go far away for work sometimes.
I guess. We'll see about that. But I'm just curious about what you're going to do with my new daddy then.
Wait, what? What do you mean? What new daddy are you talking about?
I mean, the new daddy that we have at home. Although, if I can be honest with you, Dad, I think that new daddy really hates me. So maybe you shouldn't actually come home after all.
I'm sorry, Jane, but I have no idea what you're talking about right now. But I don't think it's possible for anyone to hate you.
But I think that Mom and new daddy are going to leave me all alone. And they also said that you're never ever going to come back home.
Jane, I'm really sorry, but I just have no idea at all what you're talking about. Are you telling me that this new daddy guy is someone in the house with you and Mom?
Yeah, but the thing is that I was told that I wasn't supposed to tell you a word about this at all.
Jane, I want you to know that you can tell me anything, okay? I'm your real dad, and I want you to tell me what's going on.
Well, it's just that Mom keeps talking about how we're going to be living with new daddy from now on. I don't like my new daddy at all. I don't want to live with him. I want you to come back home right now. I promise that I'll be a good girl, so please don't leave me, Dad.
Jane, I need you to calm down right now and tell me if you're at home with your mom.
No, I'm not here with Mom. She goes out with new daddy.
Well, when she normally goes out, is she usually coming home sometime at night?
There are some times when Mom doesn't even come home at all. In fact, when Mom and new daddy are both away, I'm the only one who's at home.
Wait a second. So you're telling me that your mom is leaving you alone at home all by yourself overnight?
It's not all the time, but it's more than just sometimes.
Okay, Jane, listen to me. I'm going to call Grandma and tell her to come to the house and pick you up. So when you hear the doorbell ring, make sure it's Grandma and then open the door for her. She'll take you home with her.
You mean Grandma's in your mom, Dad?
That's right. The same grandma that you always have had. Don't worry.
But Mom told me that I wasn't supposed to leave the house at all.
It's gonna be okay, Jane. I'm gonna make sure that nothing happens to you. I'm your dad, and I'll never leave you alone. I'm going to come back home right away and make sure that you're okay. So you just go home with your grandma and wait for me, okay?
Rick, are you there? I have some bad news.
Millie, what's the matter? What's going on?
Well, it's Jane. I have no idea where she's gone, and she won't pick up her phone either. Do you have any idea where she might be?
Why don't you know where our daughter is at this time of night? How did you lose her?
Well, I just stepped out of the house to go and pick up dinner. She was taking a nap when I left, and when I came back, she was gone.
Wow, well, you're going out quite late for shopping for dinner, don't you think? Did you even really go to the supermarket?
Of course I did. I thought that she would have been at home. I mean, she was so tired from her recital the other day. But what are we going to do? Should we call the police?
Are you sure you want to call the cops when you were the one sleeping around on me? Not only that, but sleeping around on me while you left our child home alone all night?
Rick, you can't be serious, right? What are you going on about?
Can we please just stop playing dumb? This is ridiculous. I know all about the new daddy you've been having over.
New daddy? What are you talking about? Hold on a second. Is this what Jane has been telling you? That girl has such an overactive imagination, don't you think? I really should try to get her away from those video games.
You really thought that you were going to get away with this just because I was away, didn't you?
Rick, please. This is just crazy talk. I am not cheating on you. You have to believe me. I've been trying so hard to take care of Jane and I by myself while you've been gone.
You know, I've already come back home. I even stopped by the house, and guess what? It was totally empty.
Oh? You're back already? Well, it must have been while I was out at the store.
I can't believe that you're even trying to lie about this. I saw the other man's clothes in our house. I even asked our neighbors about it, and they've confirmed that there's been some man they've never seen coming over and that they've seen you leaving the house late at night. So if you think that I'm not going to divorce you after this, after you've cheated on me, abandoned our daughter, and lied about it, then you're really delusional. We are through, and the next time you hear from me, it will be through my lawyers. After that, I managed to piece together the truth from what my neighbors and Jane had told me. I learned that the person who had been coming over to the house was none other than Richard, the guy from my work who suggested that I leave on the business trip in the first place. I confronted him at work about this, and he broke down almost immediately. He told me that he found out that he could never have kids and that he was jealous of me always talking about how proud of Jane I was around the office. He thought if he could just get me out of the picture that then he could be with my wife and replace me as Jane's dad. But I don't think he actually understood the full responsibility of being a father, and he also couldn't understand why Jane just couldn't forget about me, her real dad, and accept him. That's when he started acting really coldly towards Jane. But anyways, with that confession, I was able to smoothly divorce Millie and make her and Richard pay for their affair. After that, the two of them were so ashamed of what they did and so desperate to avoid rumors that they moved away to a new state together. I haven't heard from them since. I don't even get anything from Millie when it's Jane's birthday. Although I may never want anything to do with Millie again, I understand that she is my daughter's mother. If Jane ever asked to reconnect with her, I would in a heartbeat. But for now, I'm making up for lost time with my daughter and trying to think of lots of activities that her and I can do together. I remember Millie telling me that Jane wasn't getting outside as much because of her dancing. But I also think that is because she was never thinking of the things that the two of them could do together. I'm sure that if her mom had suggested more activities, that Jane would have been happy to do them. I'm just glad that it's not too late to make these kinds of memories with my daughter. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.